I'm sorry. I'm like a really bad understudy there. I did not
Hi,
study.
Claudia.
Uh-oh.
Hi. Hello,
Hello.
Claudia.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
I was pretending to be taller there. It didn't have the same effect.
Yeah, you just don't look tall. But look,
No,
we look the same.
we do. Yeah. So, there's that.
There's
Um,
that. We're about the same
yes.
heights. Um, I've got about 20 pounds on you.
Stop. But you
It's true.
mostly
It's
have them
okay.
here. So. I know
It's a
you have
lot.
them
It's a
here.
lot up here. Yeah.
Uh, I would
Well,
take
not,
those
not
20.
here. I'm just not. Wasn't gonna grab my. I wasn't gonna do this on the
No,
air.
not at
I didn't want to.
8:45 on a
No,
Monday.
it's too early to do this, so that's why I did
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
instead.
Especially since yours is like a whole two
I
full
mean,
handfuls.
it,
Mine's kind of
yeah.
just like, hello.
Well, welcome to the show, Fran.
Thanks.
Claudia's sleepy today. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah. I feel
She,
like when Claudia's sleepy is when I show up.
it, you're onto something there.
Yeah.
Definitely. Um, I um, uh, I was just looking. We both have new backgrounds. We both
Yes.
are in new places, new
Yes.
beginnings. Uh,
Absolutely.
Lots of change has happened.
It's
Um,
what's that song? There's that song. There is a season.
Change. Oh,
Oh,
not that
well,
one.
yeah, there's that too. God, there's a lot of songs about changes.
Good morning. Hello, Frankie. Good morning, Richard. I think it auto-corrected to Frankie. I'm gonna assume.
Oh, it's okay. That's my mom called me that for like about 5 minutes when I was 12 or 13. I wanted to keep it so bad. It never stuck. But thanks.
Aw. Yeah. See there, Richard. Thank you, Richard. Thanks for
Yeah,
joining us. Yes, Claudia works very hard, and
he
if
does.
she's sleeping in, that's okay. She needs to sleep.
Do we need to be
She was
quiet?
watching. She was watching my dogs this weekend while I was up in the mountains.
Oh, that's
So
right. You
that's a
were
lot of
up in
work.
those big bear-like mountains.
I was. It was gorgeous,
I
beautiful up
bet.
there, really
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah, it was good to have some, it was family up there. It's just a
And,
small group of us ladies,
and it was
family,
your
and
birthday weekend.
it was yesterday was my birthday. I got lots of lovely messages on Instagram and Facebook, and it was very nice. I was treated to a nice
Yay.
dinner last night. We're going to celebrate later in the week because
Yes, we are.
Claudia and I like to stretch out our birthdays. So this is birthday month.
I was gonna say it should be it should always be a birthday month.
Absolutely.
You
Doesn't have to
know?
be a special year or anything. Should
No.
always just celebrate people.
Yeah.
Um, Hello, Laura Mulrennan. Nice to see you on here. Happy day after birthday. Thank you.
You'll be saying happy days after birthday.
That's right. And they are happy days. We were just talking about, yeah, changes. Change is good.
And adjust. Yeah, mine's a temporary
Adjustments.
change.
This part, that part.
This part.
You'll be
This
there
is
soon in your
yeah.
own.
This is a little guest house that I've got for a month until I move into the real place.
Which is
It's gonna be
beautiful.
it is beautiful, but it's going to be empty for a while because I um, let my wonderful ex take all the furniture. Which sounds horrible until you realize, I had
She
ulterior
didn't
motives.
want it.
You can have that.
Yeah, you know what?
I think
Okay,
I can part with it.
you're
Yeah,
very magnanimous.
I am. I am totally. And I'm going to be so magnanimous when we go furniture shopping
That's
in a
right.
couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, excited for that. But
Speaking of, remind me, Jackie and I want you to go to a specific store.
okay.
Jackie and I are pretending we're Fran's designers.
I was just going to say, did you guys already design the whole place?
Well,
Close
we
to it?
will.
Yeah,
We
please
absolutely will.
do. Uh, I am more than happy to accept my strengths and my weaknesses. And one of my weaknesses, I don't even know if I want to call it shortcoming. No, see, there's like no positive sounding word for that. But anyway, I suck at interior design. I have no vision for it whatsoever.
Well, you don't suck at interior design because you have good taste. It's the visualizing. Like,
But
no, it's just the visualizing. You have a hard time. Like Jackie and I will walk into a place that could be cluttered with somebody else's stuff and go, oh, this can go here and here and here, and that's the thing that I think you struggle with. That's it. And
yeah, me see
but you
only
have great
clutter.
taste.
Yeah, and then I see the clutter and I just go like, I got to just need to get out of here. So
Right.
yeah,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's you have to be able to look beyond to create it, but you have great taste, so that's
I have great
happy.
taste in friends, so it all
That's right.
perfect.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Um, so everybody's been posting their first headshot. Did you do it?
I didn't. I've been, well, because I haven't been totally like placed yet. So,
Right.
I mean, I know I can do it off my phone, and I should have these things bookmarked, right?
I
But
know, you
no,
would think, right?
yeah. And I wanted to look for the one when I was, I believe I was 11,
Mm-hmm.
and I had just signed with Sonia Warren Broden's Commercials Unlimited. Sounds so
Oh.
fancy. Oops,
Oh.
no.
Ooh.
Because we all know who that is. Uh, we don't.
No.
Anyway, so I was like maybe 11, and I was wearing a striped
11.
polo shirt
Oh, of course you were.
with like the collar and everything, and it was maroon and white, and my hair was like a blunt cut, and it was super straight, and it was at Griffith Park, and I'm like this. That was the
How
headshot
cute.
that I thought would be really great, but you know,
Richard is curious about what the 800 number is on the screen. I will tell you that before we finish. I promise.
oh,
I'm not
so
going to do it
don't
now.
call it now.
Don't call now. Actually, not everybody needs to call it.
No.
I was thinking about that. I've just moved too, so my official first headshot
Ah,
I couldn't find
oh, mean. I
yet.
can picture it though.
But I actually found what really truly would have been my first headshot, because it was at a moment my mom was thinking about putting me in something, and a
Um,
photographer stopped her and asked if he could do portraits of me.
oh, those are always legit. Oh, that's the best. And
The best.
again, it's like Alina.
Totally.
It looks like Alina.
Yeah. This is pretty much
Or I guess
what
Alina
Alina
looks
looked
like
like.
you, but
Yeah. Yep, there it is. That's really my
the
official first
coat,
headshot. Good morning,
it's
Lisa
so
Hockley.
very oh hi Lisa Hockley. It reminds me of Tabitha from Bewitched. Like
Aw, little
the
Tabitha.
outfit.
Not the
Yeah.
other Tabitha. Um,
Oh no. Oh
yes.
no. Would I ever say that name unless it was about someone other than that one?
What was her name? Erin Murphy, right?
Wow, you pulled
That it,
that one out of your sleepy ass.
I
That's
did.
fantastic.
I watched that show all the time when I was younger, like all the time. Anytime it was on, I was watching that show. I loved it. I loved the idea that they could do all these amazing things. It was such a great fantasy, and it
That's
wasn't
right.
until later that you start to go, "Why is he oppressing her like that?"
Oh, I know completely. And why are they such drunks?
Yeah, everybody was. Oh, yeah, I mean, the lunches, yeah,
I just keep trying to. I always wanted to do that, and I never could.
yeah.
Still can't.
Beanie, beanie, beanie. Yeah, yeah. That was a fantasy show. That was great. That and I Dream of Jeannie. I think
Oh, oh,
all of us
okay.
loved those. But
So
Bewitched was number one. Definitely number
sing,
one.
sing this. Not necessarily sing, but like hum or whatever. The theme song to Bewitched. Like that.
Da da. No, that was Jeannie. Da 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 da.
Now, do I dream of Jeannie? Quick, go.
Da 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 da
Very
da da
good.
da 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 da
It's
da.
hard to it's hard to come up with those two back to back.
It is, and I say I almost went to I Dream of Jeannie
Uh
first.
huh.
Thank you, Deb Wagner. Thanks for watching. I like she got to use little music notes and everything.
Oh, very fancy.
She's very fancy. We were talking about our new spaces and your temporary space, and as we were setting up, you look at your background. You go, what's in my background? What are people going to see? And this is very old news. It was going around in January, the end of January, but it reminded me us looking for that. Because you have to look like, is there anything incriminating going
Hmm.
on in your background? And sometimes people really fail at
They
checking out.
forgot to move it like I moved my stuff right before coming on here.
Yeah. So I'm going to share one that it was somebody who was on BBC. So many of you probably saw this, but it's worth sharing anyway.
Always.
So worth sharing. Okay. Okay, fine. No, I don't need to record that screen. I just want to share it. Okay, let's see if I can do it. It may not let me. What's happening here? Come on, let me try again. I'm going to try again. Because it's worth it. Chrome tab, there we go. There it is. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Right. And there it is. Oh, Yvette. Yvette.
Yvette, Randy girl. Very
Yeah.
Randy. Really needs to check out her backgrounds before she
But,
goes on camera. It's almost though like, go ahead.
well, it's just in terms of the placement of it. Like, what is that neck? What is that spray can next to it?
Lube?
Wow. Yeah. That's a lot of lube.
I don't know.
I
I've never
mean,
seen spray can lube, but
no, me neither. That's a lot of lube, though.
yeah. But also like it's almost like she positioned herself. Maybe it was a challenge. Maybe it was a challenge. Maybe somebody
It was,
dared her.
maybe it was a choice. Yeah, because she was like, well, okay, if I sit like this, can you still see my dildo?
Right.
No, no, no. It should
It
better
may have been.
show my dildo.
Oh boy, there's some weird stuff going on with the Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Did everybody enjoy that? That was weird.
yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like yeah, she positioned herself so that we wouldn't miss it.
I mean, I did move what could be construed as a dildo, but it's not really. It's just my little banana grams thing. Kind of is. I could have put it on the mantle like that, and then
Yeah,
had
yeah. I've
everybody
just been holding it like this as you came on.
just like that the whole time. This is
Yeah.
really that
But
one.
you didn't. But you didn't. Just like I didn't grab my boobs earlier.
Exactly right.
Right.
And I didn't show
We
you
don't
how
do
fat
those
mine
kind of
are.
things.
Not
Yeah.
at 8:45 on a Monday.
No, no. But it is almost 9, so
I
we
was
could
just gonna
almost
say
do it.
at 9
Yeah.
we're gonna go crazy though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, crazy 50-year-olds on the internet.
Woohoo! Girls gone, hey, middle-aged women gone wild.
Gonna have a second cup of coffee. Watch
Oh,
me.
oh, you are living it up.
Again. I know. What am I gonna
Um,
say?
I just wanted to so I'm gonna get to the 800 number now. And you know, over the weekend we lost Naomi Judd. Her daughters put out a statement that they lost her to mental illness. She had been suicidal in the past. The assumption, of course, is that it was suicide, and it's terrible. So this number that I've got here, that's the National Suicide Hotline Prevention, Suicide Prevention Hotline. Um, if you're feeling like that, just call it. Just call it. Just take before you do anything, call it. Because sometimes talking to friends and family doesn't cut it. There are people who can really help, and there. I know that it's trite to just say things will get better, but they definitely can get better. So if you have any of those feelings, please do something like calling this before you do anything else, because there are a lot of people out here that care and love you, and it gets brought to light, I know, when a celebrity passes and you have to, everybody's talking about it. But what better way than to bring it back to the front of our minds and say, hey, we're here, we see you, we hear you. If you need help, please reach out. And so that's for everybody. So I didn't want to do it at the beginning of our thing. So, but
Is this also like a number that someone can call if they have someone in their life who feels could be in that
yes,
type of situation?
I believe so. You can call and get advice and to help somebody. Yeah, I mean, it's good to look for signs. If you have somebody you suspect, you look for the signs that, you can look up signs of, somebody who's maybe very close to that. And so just, everybody goes through hard times. We all go through hard times, and some people are more susceptible to the depression and the anxiety, and it feels like you cannot get out of it. And that just feels like a better way out, but it's not. So everybody, please look for the people in your lives that you might be able to reach out to. Or you know what? Even if you don't think it's somebody, just be kind to people. because
Yeah.
that might make all the difference. Just be
Yeah.
kind. That's
Just
like,
check in.
check
And
in.
actually mean it when you say, how are you? That's always, and I try to, that's what I've been trying to do too, is when people say, how are you, that I don't automatically go, I'm good.
Right. Right.
Right. Because we all
Yeah,
jump to
we
that
pass
because,
over that. Yeah. I'm fine.
yeah,
Fine. Yeah. And
yeah,
most of
yeah.
the time people are not fine. A lot of times people are not fine. There's something going on. So just know that we hear you, we see you. And there are people out here that do care. It's hard to reach out, and we all know that. We've all been there. It's really hard to reach out to people for help. That's one of the things, honestly, like over these last several months that I tried to change in my life, was reaching out to my people and
Yes.
and and being open to them and saying, this is what's going on and it really sucks. And lo and behold, everybody has rallied around me, and I have the best friends in the world and family. So,
Yeah. Well, but you get what you put out there as well. I mean, I always use you. I was just using you as an example to my kid when I was saying, like, do things for others. Like once a week, do something that is not about you, gets you nothing, but helps somebody else, and see how that makes you feel. Because my friend Chrissy is constantly doing that. I
oh,
mean, to the point where we have to say, stop, Chrissy. You don't have to do everything for everybody. Do it for yourself. So it's really been wonderful to see you go through this transition too. And I know how hard it is for you to say, can you guys help? Are you able to help me with this? And have people step up for you, because it actually, we get something out of helping you, and being there for you as well. So
yeah,
know
yeah.
that. And
So
you
I'm
deserve it.
super grateful. And so sometimes that's all it takes, is that one time just going, I'm not okay. So please, and just so you know, I was not suicidal, but it was a tough time. So,
Yeah.
but you know, those tough times for some people can really turn into something very dark. And just know, if you reach out, you're gonna get something wonderful back. So please do use the number if you need the number. I can never
Mhm.
get this opposite thing right. And thank you for joining us today, Fran. Thank you for stepping in today.
Hey, you're welcome.
Claudia and I will be back this week. We're also going to be starting we're going to do a monthly evening talk show with a guest. We're going to be starting that up again this month. We have not set the date yet, but it will be later in the month. And you'll be able to participate by, you can go onto tip sign, you can donate and ask questions that you want us to ask the guest. So that's what's going on. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining us. And we'll see you next
Bye,
time.
Interwebland.
Goodbye.